welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am doing page 2 using my Not Just for Boys kit for October. I knew I was probably going to do a second page, and why I didn't tape it all together, I am not sure. But part 1 or page 1 seemed to get a lot of interest and likes, so I decided to go ahead and do page 2 and tape that. And so these are all the kind of scraps and the papers left over after the first page. I thought about using that first ledger, but I had cut out of it on the wrong side for what I wanted to do. So I found this ledger that came with it as well. I was kind of bummed because the backside is a wood grain, and I really like wood grains, but this seemed to work better for my layout idea that I wanted. So those two-tone blue polka dotted paper strips are just scraps from page 1. So I knew I wanted to incorporate that, and then luckily I had quite a bit of this oxidized paper left over from page 1. And so because page 1 was kind of vertical, I wanted to kind of keep that theme, and so down the middle I just placed these strips, distressed them because that's kind of what happened with page 1. I will link it up above the top right corner. I'll put a link up there so you guys can just easily go there if you want to watch page 1 if you haven't seen that yet. And so I'm just using all of the scraps. So this was a piece of scrap left over. So I just backed the small photo with that one. And then I wasn't sure what I wanted to back the big photo with. But the cut file that came with it actually had a piece of gray in the background, what it was placed on. So this piece of gray here actually came in the kit as well. So I used that to back that one. And if you were to look up close to the ledger, the lines are kind of a gray. So I thought that worked out really well. And then here is that like scrap piece that I had cut off of this triangle paper from page 1 as well. And I just decided to color it like I did in that page. And then I'm going to kind of offset it as well, and place it kind of behind the picture on the left. So once I get it all set up, I have it kind of tucked in the bottom, behind the blue paper there. And then I'm just going to glue that down and make sure that the top, or the photo, I guess I'm going to place kind of crooked as well, but I think it ends up being more straight than the triangle paper there. Yep. And then just put the smaller picture down there. And then these flags actually came already cut out in the kit. And again, I'll link them down below. I'm not associated with them, but this is my first kit that I got from them, and I am super pleased and love it. Definitely challenged me to stick with the kit and not use, other pieces of paper or other embellishments. So it's always good to challenge yourself, and that's definitely what this has done. And not really layouts or papers that I would have chose for myself. So back to the layout, I wanted to make more kind of the flags, and the kit actually came with those stamps right there on the bottom, kind of middle there, were the stamps. And so I stamped out the smaller tag on that blue paper and kind of fussy cut around it so you can still see the stamped edges. And then I wanted like a medium one. It just looked, the sizes of them were so drastic that I wanted one in between. And so that oxidized paper, I mean, there were so many different colors and whatnot. And so I found a piece that was more almost the rusty color, since those two flags that came with the kit were more white. So I put those on the top and the bottom there. And then these are little phrases that came with it. And I love my phrases. So I found one, it says happy, and it's got the definition with it. So I placed that down in the bottom right cluster. And then I decided to go into the ephemera and see what I could do with that. I found this little compass and decided to place it to the top right there. And then I think there were some arrow like punch outs. So I punched one of those out, and I'm going to put that with that cluster up top, and then just a star, and that's going to finish the top cluster there. I am going to pop that yellow star up on my good old puffy or foam stickers there just to give it some dimension. I think I added a star to the bottom right, and I think that one is up on a foam sticker as well. So just really fun embellishments. I thought at this point I was done, and then I decided to look back in the ephemera, see if there was something else, and there was a hey good looking kind of piece there, so I placed that there. Add a couple of stars around it, and then that is going to finish out the layout. You can see the page 1 and page 2 together at the end of the video. I have a snapshot of that, and that is all for this time. We will see you next time. Thank you, guys.